71. R6. R6 at page 70. Let's have a look at these office orders, which they're trying to compare with my order. Office order, subject revised duty allotment. Malad, not the post. Duty allotment among the officers of the IGRMS. Due to the retirement of SCS Rawat, administrative officer from so-and-so service on superannuation, the work allotment orders issued by this office order 2010-12 shall stand modified partially as given below. So administrative officer in charge, officer designated so-and-so. So these are the add-on duties, my lords. Am I clear on that, my lords?
Yes.
For all of them. The next, my lord, is at page 71. BK चैटर्जी प्रशासनिक अधिकारी प्रतिनियुक्ति पर अपने पैतृक विभाग में जाने के कारण डीएम राव केमिस्ट एवं लोक सूचना अधिकारी को प्रशासनिक अधिकारी का प्रभाव सौंपा जाता है. इस आदेश दिनांक सो एंड सो रहेगा. सो दिस इज एडिशनल पावर जो इनको दिया गया. नेक्स्ट माय लॉर्ड इज एट पेज 72. श्री सो एंड सो प्रशासनिक अधिकारी की प्रतिनियुक्ति अवधि पूर्ण दायित्व मुक्त होने के कारण उन्हें आवंटित विभाग कार्यों का अतिरिक्त कार्यभार निम्नलिखित अधिकारियों को दिया जाता है. तो ये एड ऑन ड्यूटीज तो होते ही है इन ऑर्डर टू मेंटेन एफिशिएंसी ऑफ एन ऑफिस, बट यू डोंट टेक अवे द मेन ऑफिस पोस्ट. यू कैन टेक अवे दैट. दिस इज माय कोर इशू इन दिस केस, माय लॉर्ड, because when we read very minutely the orders, he is that A, ripped up my powers and my duties, responsibilities. 2, made me a section officer and posted me to a museum shop. And why? Because of a mission. But mission was for a period which was already over. So there you see what? When we see beneath, when the veil is taken up, my lords, when we scan this order, the real reason seems to be what? Bias and vindictiveness. Then in the rejoinder, my lords, common rejoinder that we have filed is, another component is regarding the charge. If my lord has a perusal of the questions of law that we have framed.
There are two orders now which you are impugning, P17 and P31.
P18 and P18.
It's here, P17.
P31 and P17.
P17.
Right.
The P17 is the order by which you are made section officer.
Section officer.
Yes. And P31 is an order by which you were restrained from occupying a particular chamber.
No, and asked to comply in letter and spirit 13-1.
Yes. So far as this P17 order, subsequently you were recognized as office superintendent. There are various correspondences on record.
Right.
So if this P39 was not issued, even assuming that, had it not been issued, you were not aggrieved.
Would not have been. No, certainly not.
So when you were asked to vacate chamber, then only you came to this.
No, they told me comply with order P13. P13 order says letter and spirit.
Yes.
That made me. Otherwise, I was not agreed at all because I was doing my task. See what had happened. The officer went away. The second officer came in.
According to them, while occupying chamber number this 12, you have violated that order.
No, what do they say? They say that, yes. Because the office is at museum shop according to in the original order, that is 13-123. I was posted as a section officer at the museum shop.
Yes.
To do ABCD jobs. Right, my lords? Number 1. Number 2, my lords, when the new additional director came in, my lord, in February 23.
So duties which were assigned to you by P17, you can perform all these duties while sitting in your chamber also, right?
By doing in my chamber only, I can do all the office superintendent.
So now the quarrel is only as regards chamber.
No, sorry, no.
So far as the duties which are mentioned in P17 are concerned, you are already executing those works.
No, because when they say that is advised to follow the said order in letter and spirit.
Yes.
Now, which is this order they have referred to, 13-123. So I will read the whole order as a component. I can't take it in piecemeal.
According to them, P17's duties which are mentioned in P17 are to be executed while sitting at the shop, not in your chamber. That is number 12. According to them. And according to you, you will execute those work which are mentioned in P17, but you will sit in your chamber. That is 12.
No, what I say is that, no, that is not it.
That is what they are.
With due respect, my lord, no. I'm sorry if I've not been able to convey my main points, my lords.
Yes.
My submission is, my lords, I'm sorry I'm repeating it. 13-123A took away all my duties of an office superintendent as also my post.
Yes.
Which could not have been done even by a substantive officer unless a procedure envisaged in the rules is complied with.
Yes.
B, insofar as if they have posted me as an office superintendent with due respect to any other work to do or add-on work to be done, I should never have any dispute or quarrel. And if I raise a dispute, that quarrel had no substance. But taking away my duties of an office superintendent, not permitting me as an office superintendent, and posting me to a museum shop as a section officer, a post which does not exist in the cadre. Now, where do I get my promotion tomorrow, my lord? I've been a very senior officer. From office superintendent, I become the administrative officer. If I am not being duty, the prejudice that's cast to me is if I am deprived.
You were no more section officer after this order.
Perfectly fine. I had no grievance.
Later on, you were recognized.
But I did not come to the court, my lord. I didn't come to the court. But why did I
You
come?
only came to the court when you were asked to vacate the chamber.
No. When they said comply with the order of 13 in stricto sensu.
So far as the duties in that order were concerned. Not your status as section officer. Because you were being recognized as office superintendent after passing of.
My lord, when he comes on 18/8/23,
Yes, Mr. Singh.
he says that is stricto sensu you follow.
Suppose he's allowed to occupy this, he's allowed to occupy this chamber. You have any grievance? So
And that is in
only-
addition also, that cadre has not been changed. There is no service condition has been changed. Even it is not going to affect to any provisional avenues in the future. Why he's been insisting to continue sitting in the same chamber?
His chamber and that shop in question, they both are in same premises, right?
It is in the same premises, but there is a distance also because it's a big campus also.
No.
Museum is definitely at the entrance gate, and the office is probably at the distance of half an hour.
Yes.
So there is a distance also, but since he has been given the additional duties, and it is a domain of the employer also to post him as per the requirement in the museum.
Yes.
It has not been disputed even by my senior friend also in respect of that. He can be posted anywhere.
Written additional duties.
And
Yes.
his status of office superintendent, which is the original cadre, has been retained. There is no dispute. There has been a number of correspondence which your lordship also has referred. That his status has not been changed of the office superintendent. So how can there be any interference in this writ petition also in respect of the posting which is within the premises itself? It is not a transfer.
Now you come to again P17 impugn order.
Yes.
P16.
T. Sajeev Karyalay Adhikshak. Again, it has been mentioned here, office superintendent
नहीं, this is
को प्रशासन, लेखा एवं रोकड़ अनुभाग के दायित्वों से मुक्त करते हुए उनकी पदस्थापना तत्काल प्रभाव एवं आगामी आदेश तक संग्रहालय दुकान में अनुभाग अधिकारी के रूप में की जाती।
So after passing of this order again, his status as office superintendent was restored by you.
Yes, there is a subsequent
In all subsequent correspondences, he been addressed as office superintendent only by you only, right? So as far as this Anubhag Adhikari question was concerned, that was not in existence after when the other correspondences which were issued later on. Then you come to again the next part of this.
Lordship, just may kindly appreciate in continuation of this.
No.
Annexure P29, which is a subsequent letter. This is of month July, 30th of July 2023. Again, the status of the present petition.
Oh, that is not in dispute.
Office superintendent.
That Anubhag Adhikari chapter was over.
Yes.
Right. Now you come to P17 again, there are certain duties.
Yes.
Whether these work are being performed by the petitioner or not.
In fact, Lordship,
According to you, because
this is the reason that he has been trying to occupy again the chamber which has been made for the office superintendent.
Yes.
That is room number 12.
So what is the difficulty if he performs all these duties which are mentioned in P17 while sitting in his chamber?
Lordship, it would not be possible to talk. Even
Why?
it would be difficult for him also.
No,
It would be
why it
difficult
is
for
not
him also.
possible? You explain it why it is not possible when the campus is same. And you are also now, since you have restored his status of office superintendent, so office superintendent must have some office in your main building or whatever building. it
Yes,
is.
yes.
So he's sitting there and also executing this work also. So once you have restored his status as office superintendent, he can, while sitting as office superintendent, can execute this work also P17.
I will seek instruction.
You seek instruction because ultimately ये तो सिर्फ कमरे का झगड़ा लग रहा है कि मेरे को इस कमरे में बैठना और आप बोल रहे इस कमरे में बैठने नहीं, यही हो रहा है, ऐसा लग रहा है।
But looking to the difficulty because I've been.
भाई अनुभाग अधिकारी का आपने भी इनको स्टेटस नहीं किया, ना ऑफिस सुपरिटेंडेंट साहब इनको मान रहे हैं वो ऑर्डर कर रहे हैं, ये वर्क भी एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं जो आपने दिया है, तो ये अपने चैम्बर से कर लेंगे वही काम। और ऑफिस सुपरिटेंडेंट का स्टेटस को आपने वापस से रेस्टोर कर ही दिया है ना। सीक इंस्ट्रक्शन,
This duty has been given in addition to the office.
सीक इंस्ट्रक्शन टुडे टुमारो, कल बताइए अदरवाइज व्हाई टू अननेसेसरी लिटिगेट द मैटर, ये कमरे के लिए झगड़ा कर रहे हैं, कल बताइए।
And if also may kindly appreciate one document which is annexure R1, R11 also.
R11.
Yes, R11 and R12. The request has been made by the petitioner itself. Not
Why?
on one occasion or two occasions to post him anywhere within the campus.
My lord, may kindly see the day.
ये 2011.
What was he?
2011 and 2000.
What was I at that point of time?
अभी तो
You
Come on.
seek these instructions. And
Person when he's an LDC or UDC,
कल
If
तक
he has
Come on.
interest only to just occupy that chamber.
certainly not. If it is a venue meant for an office superintendent, it should be occupied by an office superintendent only.
Lordship, it may kindly be taken after lunch because I will not be available tomorrow also. I've been already adjusted.
चलिए after lunch बता दो.
Obliged.